Instagram recently announced new changes to the algorithm, and I'm going to break down a couple of them for you in this video. The ones that are most important for you to know as a creative who is trying to get your work out there and find customers. I'm also going to share one of the #1 mistakes I see in people's content, and this new algorithm is really going to impact that. So let's dive straight in. The first change is really about original content versus content aggregators, those accounts who mostly just repost other people's content to grow their own account. Stealing other people's content and reposting it without permission has always been against Instagram's guidelines in terms of use. However, now more than ever, they are trying to stop people from just simply reposting other people's content by making it more known who owns the original content. We should always be trying to create our own original content for social media. Even if you are using templates, like I provide templates in my Creatives Content Club, which you can absolutely still use, or use third-party images and photos. But what you really want to do is make it your own. Add text over top, add branding, add something that makes it yours versus just reposting another person's content. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on this because I think that a lot of people in my community are already posting wonderful original content versus reposting other people's content, but it's still something that you should definitely be aware of. And if you're someone who falls victim to getting your work stolen a lot and your content stolen, hopefully this change is going to help redirect the credit back to you and your account. I want to focus on another change that Instagram announced with all of these algorithm changes. And that is that they are trying to level the playing field for smaller accounts so that whenever you post a new reel, rather than it only being shown to current followers, it will also be shown to a group of non-followers as well, meaning that you have another opportunity to reach new people. Before, the way the algorithm worked was whenever you would post a reel, it would be shown to a small group of your current followers, and based on how they interact with that video, how long they watch it, if they interact with it, if they engage with it, it would be then shown to a larger group of people, which could be current followers, non-followers. But now, from the beginning, whenever you post a reel, your content should be shared with non-followers as well, meaning that now new people are going to be seeing your content. And these are people who might not have any idea who you are, what you do, what your content's about, what your work is about. If you're an author, what is your genre? If you're an artist, who do you create for? If you're a musician, what the name of your album is. So one of the key mistakes that I see in people's content is not providing context in your posts. But now, more than ever, with this algorithm change, it is going to be so important that you provide that context in every single reel that you do. Now, here's what I mean by that. Say I'm scrolling on social media and I come across a reel that grabs my attention, which is great, and I stop and I read the caption and I cannot figure out what this is. If they're talking about a book and what genre it is and what it's called, I feel like I'm on the outside looking in because I just can't figure out what this content is about, and I keep scrolling. This is very common on social media because a lot of us feel like we are just talking to the same followers over and over again, and they've already heard the name of my book, and so I don't need to repeat it. I don't need to specify what my genre is because everyone who's following me already knows. But that's not correct, because there's always the chance that new people are going to see your content, and we want to stay top of mind and remind our current followers why they're here. So don't be afraid to add that missing context into your posts. This doesn't need to be in the reel itself with you saying, "Hi, I'm Shelby. I'm a poet. I write about this, this, this." You don't need to say that. However, in your caption, when people are looking for more information, it should be there. This not only adds context to your post, but it also adds keywords for searchability. If you are inserting your genre into the caption, so instead of just saying, "My new book from Sand to Stars comes out this October," I'm going to say, "My new poetry book about this, this, and this comes out October 1st. This is not only more descriptive and gives your current followers a reminder of what you're working on and what you're writing about, but it also tells new people in an easy way what you're writing about and what your new book is about. So it's something simple, it's a small tweak, but I can't tell you how many times I'm scrolling and I can tell people are only talking to their current followers, which is great for community, don't get me wrong. We still want to feel like we are being spoken to, like friends, like we're a part of your community already. However, adding that additional context rather than just talking about your characters or naming character names without telling us who those characters are. Instead of just saying, Ty does this, this, and this, say, the main character of my thriller book, blah, 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 Ty is a blank, whatever this character is, does this, this, and this. And that just gives us more context. It's just an extra sentence or two that you're going to add in your post that automatically gives people context and makes them want to read or buy whatever it is that you're offering. This tiny tweak will allow both your current followers and your new followers to understand and have context immediately upon seeing your post. It also adds keywords for searchability, which is becoming more and more important on social media. And overall will just help your sales because people aren't going to have to search around for that context that they're looking for. They'll know from this post whether or not your book is right for them, whether or not your work is right for them, and then you can even give them the context of where to go purchase your work. Is it through the link in your bio? Is it available on Amazon? Is it on your website? Adding that context into your posts, especially your reels, which now have the opportunity to reach non-followers, is going to be key moving forward. I hope this mini training was helpful for you on adding context to your posts and hearing a little bit more about the changes to the Instagram algorithm. Remember, algorithms change, but marketing truly doesn't, and our strategies about knowing our audience and speaking to them doesn't change. If you are having trouble with your social media strategy, I highly recommend watching this video on the 5 elements you need in your social media strategy moving forward. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.